Welcome back to Bronze League Heroes in the bottom right. Do they know each other? Anyways, the red Terran player, it is Brando, addressing his opponent by name. Just trying to confirm. A little bit awkward. Okay, well, it is definitely Bronze League Heroes. Care to elaborate, he says, as he sends an SCV across the map and does not build a depot in the top left. It's my name, Valor, dropping the knowledge bombs like a truth terrorist right now. He's the blue Protoss in the top left of King's Cove. Okay, wait, whoa. Okay, obviously not. His name IRL is Valor. Okay, let's simmer down. A command center is on the way, because why wouldn't it be? Why? Okay, Brando. Like a middle school philosopher. But why? Why? Yes. Valor, on the other hand, a no-nonsense, a proxy command center and a proxy nexus. Brando is sending 4 SCV. Okay, we are just... this is the most base trade. Instead of a base trade, it is a 1 base all-in. But instead of a 1 base all-in, it is the base that is all-in. Which... that's the most clever way I could come to describe this. The proxy engineering bay, just hiding that valuable tech, is complete. Brando has brought the... Wait. The gates are closing, please. This is the last call for flight 420 into the Protoss main. 2 zealots on the way. It's going to be... well, he's looking for a recall, obviously inspired by the sewer mermaid himself, Florencio, but at the same time inspired by the sewer mermaid himself. It is Brando, and in comes the planetary, but guess what? The SCVs are already pairing. What does he do? He recalled the zealots away! He's not going for the planetary! He's going for the base trade! There isn't a planetary at home. Lamau, says Valor. One zealot's gonna go for the planetary. The thing about Terran buildings is they can fly, and this could become a very important factor here as this planetary fortress finishes. Well, planetaries cannot fly, but neither can Nexi, a massive design flaw. The SCVs. Now, another command center will take flight, this time from his own main. The planetary going to work. The SCV rush has begun. A cyber core is vulnerable. The SCVs are slaughtering probes. He is not reacting. It appears he's... well, I neglected to consider this. Well, I thought about, like, well, does he have enough for another Nexus? But I am ashamed to say I didn't have the capacity to realize he already has another Nexus. But he won't have any probes as the rest of the boys are here with murder in their eyes. And will slaughter all but 2 probes. Both sides are mining long distance. The thing is, the planetary doesn't cover the entirety of the mineral line. In fact, it covers very little. So the zealots are going to work. And also, this is he's long distance mining with 2 probes, which really isn't very many probes. Is if he can bait the zealots into the critical mistake from Valor. Double kill for the planetary. The SCVs are clearing out the Nexus. The supplies are dangerously low. There's still a lot of units. Brando's built Stalkers. He has Stalkers. He could recall home. Technically, he has a few more seconds to pull that one off. A factory on the way. In this, we have gone so far sideways, we're not even on the same road anymore. There is a command center, a nexus on the other side of the map. The planetary will take out the nexus, which will for some reason inspire the SCVs to stop mining. A barracks is in flight. The stalkers are on the chase, stalking as they do. Command center in the corner. SCVs slaughtering pylons, except for the one who's a pacifist and is really just a bigger fan of... Nope, he was just looking for a seat at the table. So now we have traded bases. About as fully and quickly as possible. We have skipped the part where people usually build units and simply just built bases instead. The planetary fortress rush was successful, but it takes a while to come to fruition, so that has given Valor the time that he needs in order to... Well, he's built up this army. Now he used a pylon to block the command center from landing, but that has also blocked him from building a nexus in a better location. The Protoss units are back to their once and future main. And one Stalker plus... Wait, is there enough for a tank? If he's almost at enough for a tank. He needs, like, 40 more minerals. He cancels the refinery. He doesn't have the gas. And now he repairs the planetary. He's at 117 gas. He needs 125 for the tank. Oh no. He needed to think 2 steps ahead. But he's like, well, I need the minerals. Cancel the... Oh, wait a second. Oh no. What? And now the SCVs are refugees. One SCV splits off. I'm not... Where... Valor doesn't... Valor is... Nope. Where do you think he's going, my friend? He may have forgotten there's a command center in flight. The barracks has made the full journey. A cyber core has been rebuilt. 2 refineries on the way, which might be a little excessive. He's long... No! Jimmy, could we... Every time. So now there could... I think he could get around and hit this factory. He just says, well, the SCVs are... Well, I guess they're gone. I guess they disappeared! Because I didn't find them in 12 seconds. The attention span of your average World of Warcraft NPC on these stalkers. And that means Brando will be able to mine enough for potentially a tank. Indeed, a tank. But at the same time, Valor is building a Stargate, which is a pretty solid counter to a tank. The engineering bay is still intact. The APM in the dozens for these players. The Stalker's now scouring, but what will they find? $11 workers for Brando, just 9 for Valor, but he's almost got enough for a Void Ray, which I assume will be the choice. A Void Ray is a potentially game-winning move. The tank will slowly clear out the main base of Valor, and slowly we are removing any traces of knowledge as to where both these players started in this match. Because it's not so much about where you started, but it's about how it ends and the journey to get there. You don't get more ladder points because you won the game quick or well. You don't get less because you lost poorly. Did you win or did you lose? at the end of the day, that's all that matters. This is the journey we're taking to get here. The Void Ray is in flight. Phase crystals charged. Tank's going to work. Brando's going to expand, but a surprise is on the way, and not a very happy one. A zealot will finally find... Oh, it's not a planetary. Oh. He's going to slap a sticker on that command center, marking it for death, and then move on with his life. As the Void Ray gets into the main, he charges it up, burns through the tank. Sieging up isn't going to allow you, even though your turret is pointed up. That Void Ray flies too high. He's going to go straight for the factory. That will be... There are no landed unit production facilities. You already have an engineering bay, Brando. He is proxying another engineering bay at another natural. He's now 2 for 2. He must have forgotten that his first engineering bay was proxied in nearly the identical location on the opposite side of the map. Meaning, which is why he's not been... Oh no! The attention span of a World of Warcraft boss here. He has forgotten over the time. It has... Oh, he's gonna rebuild into the main. They're both gonna go... Oh, that's it! It's all... Okay, it's over. What a succinct game. Concise. But action-packed. You could tell both players with the flexibility, with the inspiration, but for each part of inspiration and creativity, they also had equal parts confusion and panic, making for entertainment, but also disaster for Brando, as he forgot the steps he took to get here. He forgot his journey. Did you enjoy that quick one base race? Well, you can like, you can subscribe, you can ring the bell, do all of the other things that YouTubers like me beg for. And if you're watching live, of course, a Kappa in the chatter. These guys can't really be bronze. There aren't actual games like this on the ladder. Well, maybe if you played the ladder, you'd figure that out. Either it's true or not. But believe me, these are only the best of the worst. Thank you to Darabus for judging this one worthy. And thank you for watching Bronze League Heroes.